Have you ever felt trapped by others' expectations, endlessly seeking validation from the people around you? Or perhaps you found yourself caught in a cycle of chasing after love, approval, or recognition, only to feel drained, unfulfilled, and powerless. What if the secret to true empowerment and personal fulfillment lies not in seeking external validation, but in turning inward and prioritizing your own growth and well-being? What if you could step away from the need to chase and instead become a magnet for the right people, opportunities, and experiences? This video will guide you through a transformative journey where independence becomes your greatest strength and self-worth is no longer defined by others' opinions. As you embrace the power of solitude, personal growth, and resilience, you'll find that the key to attracting true love, respect, and success begins with valuing yourself and taking control of your own narrative. Through the lens of Stoic principles and self-empowerment, this exploration will show you how to reclaim your power, shift the focus to your own life, and ultimately become the person you were always meant to be. 1. Independence is empowering the moment you stop seeking others' approval and prioritize your own growth. You begin a journey of empowerment that transforms every aspect of your life. Have you ever noticed how, when you constantly look outside yourself for validation, you begin to feel less confident and more uncertain of your worth? The truth is, your value isn't determined by anyone else's opinion, it's inherent. Independence allows you to tap into this intrinsic worth, and once you realize that you are enough as you are, you become more self-sufficient, grounded, and yes, more attractive. When we place our worth in the hands of others, we risk giving up control over how we view ourselves. But when you stop seeking approval and instead focus on your personal growth, something remarkable happens. You begin to thrive. The energy that once went into pleasing others is now redirected into building a life that reflects who you truly are. The more you invest in yourself, in your passions, your goals, and your happiness, the more you radiate confidence and self-assurance. This shift doesn't just improve your self-esteem, it also makes you magnetically attractive to others. Why? Because people are drawn to strength, to those who are self-sufficient, and to those who value themselves. 2. Shift the focus to yourself. Imagine a life where your energy is not spent chasing after the approval or affection of others, but instead dedicated to your own happiness, growth, and fulfillment. What would it feel like to no longer be in constant pursuit of someone else's validation? Redirecting your focus inward is one of the most powerful things you can do to regain control over your life. When you stop chasing, you shift the power dynamic. The focus moves from trying to please others to pleasing yourself. And that's where true strength lies. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, but as you gradually stop seeking external approval and begin to prioritize your own development, you'll find that you become the center of your own world. Your life becomes a reflection of your inner strength, your ambitions, and your values. This shift doesn't just change your perspective. It changes how others perceive you. As you focus on cultivating happiness and growth, others are naturally drawn to you, not because you're chasing them, but because you're living your life on your own terms. 3. Grow through solitude. Have you ever felt a sense of loss or loneliness after someone important leaves your life? Initially, it can be painful, but have you considered that this loss might actually be a gateway to personal growth? The space left behind by others can be a powerful opportunity for self-discovery and reflection. Instead of filling that void with distractions or new relationships, take the time to embrace solitude and explore who you are without the influence of others. Solitude isn't something to embrace. In the quiet moments when you're alone, you have the chance to rediscover your passions, strengthen your friendships, and build a deeper connection with yourself. Use this time to explore new hobbies, engage in activities that nourish your soul, and reflect on your journey. Solitude allows you to step away from the noise and reconnect with your true essence. And in doing so, you become stronger, more confident, and more self-aware. Far from being a lonely or isolating experience, solitude is an invitation to become the person you were always meant to be. 4. Magnetism of self-sufficiency. There is an undeniable magnetism that comes with self-sufficiency. Think about the people who are most captivating to you. They're not necessarily the ones who seek your approval, but those who are content and whole on their own. Independence and self-sufficiency are incredibly attractive because they signify confidence, emotional maturity, and clarity. A self-reliant person knows their worth, and they don't need to seek validation from others to feel complete. This inner strength is what draws people to them. Self-sufficiency is not about isolation. It's about being whole on your own. When you're comfortable being yourself, without relying on others for validation, you become a magnet for respect and admiration. You stop being desperate for attention and start attracting the right people who appreciate you for who you are, not for who you pretend to be. This self-sufficiency doesn't just enhance your personal relationships. It also strengthens your ability to navigate life's challenges. When you're self-sufficient, you're not dependent on external circumstances to dictate your happiness. Instead, you find joy in the journey itself, regardless of the outcome. 5. Transformation after pain. It's often said that the greatest growth comes from the most challenging experiences. Have you ever felt like the pain of heartbreak, rejection, or failure was unbearable? While the sting of pain is undeniable, it's also in these moments that you experience some of your most profound transformations. These challenges serve as catalysts for growth, providing the opportunity to build resilience, discover new strengths, and emerge stronger than before. Pain and hardship are inevitable parts of life, but they don't define you. How you respond to these challenges shapes your journey. By embracing adversity as an opportunity to grow, you reclaim your power. When someone leaves your life, whether through rejection, a breakup, or simply growing apart, it can feel devastating. But in this space of loss, you find the opportunity to rebuild. You discover new passions, redefine your values, and learn to rely on yourself. This transformation leads to an empowered sense of self, and the painful experiences that once held you back become stepping stones on your path to becoming the best version of yourself. 6. Reflection and realization. It's often said that people don't realize what they have until it's gone. This is a painful yet powerful truth. As you continue to grow and flourish without the people who once played a central role in your life, they may begin to reflect on what they've lost. Their regret and reflection are often the clearest signs of your growth. When you stop chasing, when you embrace your independence and grow stronger in your own right, others begin to realize that you were never the one who needed them. It was always the other way around. As you thrive and build a life that aligns with your values, the people who once overlooked or undervalued you might find themselves longing for your presence. Their regret is a reflection of how far you've come and a testament to the power of your personal transformation. But now the choice is yours. As they reflect on their past actions, you hold the power to decide whether to let them back into your life. The boundaries you've set and the person you've become will dictate the terms of any potential reconciliation. This shift in power marks a pivotal moment in your journey, one where you no longer chase, but rather you choose. 7. Empowered choice is one of the most liberating aspects of embracing independence, is the empowerment that comes from making decisions on your own terms. When someone from your past attempts to reconnect, the choice to welcome them back into your life is entirely yours. By this point, your priorities and values have shifted, and you can now assess whether rekindling the relationship aligns with your growth. This is the ultimate shift in power. You control your narrative. No longer dependent on others for validation, you are free to make decisions that reflect your newfound self-worth. Whether you choose to forgive, reconcile, or move forward without them, the power lies in your hands. You no longer find yourself chasing or waiting for someone else to define your worth. You set the terms for what your relationships look like moving forward. 8. Define your worth and terms. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt like you were constantly seeking approval or love from someone, only to feel undervalued? Your happiness and fulfillment should never be contingent upon someone else's opinion. By taking full responsibility for your own well-being and happiness, you create a life that aligns with your values and desires, not the expectations of others. The decisions you make, whether regarding reconciliation or continued independence, should always reflect your growth and self-worth. The beauty of independence is that it allows you to define your own terms. You are no longer at the mercy of others' decisions. You are empowered to make choices that honor your values, your needs, and your future. Celebrate growth and progress as you continue on your journey of independence. It's essential to take time to celebrate your progress. Every step you take towards self-discovery, every moment of growth in solitude, and every boundary you set is a victory. Embrace the journey, for it is through these moments of growth that you develop confidence, self-awareness, and emotional strength. Each challenge you overcome, each new lesson you learn, is a testament to your resilience and strength. As you continue to grow, you'll find that your life becomes richer, more fulfilling, and more aligned with who you truly are. Your growth is something to be proud of, and it marks the beginning of an empowered, self-sufficient, and fulfilling life. Affirmations of self-worth. Finally, to maintain this newfound sense of self-worth and independence, it's essential to reaffirm your value daily. Affirmations like "I define my worth" or "I am strong and capable" help reinforce this mindset and remind you of your inner strength. By repeating these positive affirmations, you continue to cultivate the belief that your worth is inherent and your happiness is your responsibility. As you consistently reinforce your sense of self, you not only remind yourself of your worth, but also align your actions and choices with your highest values. This practice ensures that you stay grounded in your empowerment, no matter the challenges or changes life throws your way. Conclusion.